We're back, man.
Thank the Lord.
We are. We're here with JamWayne, Jambo. And we're fresh off of the South Fork Music and Mud Fest in Taylorville. A show that we've been prepping for several months, haven't we? It's been a few months in the making when we got booked for it.
Yeah, man, it was awesome too.
It was, man. Let's talk about that, bro. We'll start off with that. Talk about what the weekend was like for you, man. I know y'all were there Friday and Saturday, right? Yeah. So speak a little bit about the event itself, like what kind of experience it was for you.
Thursday night, Friday night.
Oh, that's right. Y'all got up there Thursday night. Yeah, y'all did. Yeah.
So we got the full experience.
That's right. We did the podcast Thursday, which it may be out when this drops or it may not be, but we definitely got an epic podcast episode with Jam on the first night.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love everybody getting together like that.
Yeah.
And just having a good time, man, and just celebrating life, you know.
Yeah.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm happy to be a part of all of them.
Yeah. Facts, dude.
And just some down-to-earth, cool people, man.
Yeah.
Humble people. Full of life, man, and, you know, people that want to see others succeed. It's not like it's a bunch of selfish artists that I bumped into, man. I mean, they some down-to-earth folks. And so I'm happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Yeah, so like to kind of break it down, so Jam and we got there Thursday, and Jam got there Thursday. We set up the podcast and everything. And Thursday night, the headliner was Demon Jones. And Thursday nights when we sat down, we got you to sit down for the podcast towards the end of the night. But did you get to see any of Dusty or Demon set on Thursday?
I did not.
Because I know we were inside a lot doing the podcast towards that time frame, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was bummed about that, but hey.
Yeah, but there was a lot of, they both killed it like always. And then, of course, Friday was me and you and Bubba Sparks and Adam. Also, Country was there, Deagle Kid. There was a lot of acts that day. I know Thursday was Lord Luss and Rich Regal as well. Trilogy was, and Saturday was Up Church, Broadnax, Leroy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I can't.
Kid
How you
Ziggy.
remember all these people?
Just because I've seen the flyer so many times, just
I'm
promoting
trying
it.
to think, okay, like that. I remember that. You know, man, it's hard to put faces with the names.
I did so many. I've had to look at the flyer so many times on the internet and stuff. I've just memorized most of it.
Yeah, man.
But it was dope, man. So did y'all even get to use the side by side? Did y'all bring one with you?
We didn't take that thing off a trailer, bro.
That's what Bo was telling me, man.
And hey, it was. I mean, we was ready to, but we didn't have to, man. You know, we had transportation wherever we went, so it worked out good.
Yeah, I remember one of the times you went, you got muddy with, was it Justin? Did you go with Justin? Yeah.
Yeah, that thing he got, bro.
Dude, he got like nitrous in that, dude.
Man.
Did he hit the nitrous?
Yeah, he hit everything. I mean, I can't believe we didn't hit people, man, because he had that joker's like, man, it's like we was floating sideways, you know, but there was still crowds, and we was getting around and spinning around, and he hit it probably 7 or 8 times, and then these old women started hollering, you know, trying to calm him down. That joker done spun around again and come back around and skidded on by him. I was like, hell yeah, it was a damn good ride.
Yeah, dude, because what day was that? Was that Thursday or Friday?
I don't know, dude.
They all kinds of run together, huh?
Yeah, I think I started at Sunday and worked my way backwards.
Yeah, that's what you did, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it was dope, man. So, and you got to interact with the fans, man, which you did a little bit at the rave, but it wasn't like that because you couldn't walk. It was so muddy at the rave.
Yeah.
But like here, being able to interact with the fans, you signed a lot of autographs. People bought merch and took pictures and all that. How did that feel, getting to experience that and that? The amount of that, because there was a lot of people that was doing it, you know. How did that make you feel?
it made me feel like I need to really figure out how to sign my name. You know what I mean? Like, but seeing them young kids and stuff, man, I was like, to me, I'm thinking, man, they really want me to sign on their shirt. That's a good shirt. I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
You know, but it's very humbling to me, because it's like, you want my autograph, well, I want your autograph, you know?
Yeah.
It's the way I look at it. So it's cool, man, that be able to be in people's lives like that, you know, man, through the music, and be able to touch them in a way where they would want, hey, sign my shirt.
Yeah.
You know, man, so.
Yeah, and signing shirts is so difficult, bro, because you can't, no matter how still they are, you're signing it on cloth, and it never works how you want it to usually. So, like, you got to be, that's what I worry about when I try to sign. I was signing shirts this weekend, and I fucked my signature up so bad, bro. It don't even look like my signature at all.
Yeah.
But they're like, I don't care, it's fine. I'm like, well, I hope so, because that does not say Chad Arms on it. It's supposed to, but it just looks like chicken scratch.
There's a gnat flying around, man. So, what's your eyeballs?
Yeah, luckily I got these freaking glasses covering mine up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about show day. Let's talk about Friday.
Yep.
Speak about, I guess our comparison is the rave to this one. Okay, so kind of give some, like, your thoughts going into this. Was the nerves as high for this one as it was for the rave? More people during the day, so like you see everything. I know that when we're on stage, you look out there, but you're not processing what's out there. I'm not, at least. Well, speak about a little bit about that, like how that was.
No, just as nervous.
Yeah.
You know, like butterflies or whatever. And just really, it's like anybody that's ever played sports, you know, before a football game, before a baseball game, any kind of event, you know, man, where you got them butterflies and you can't breathe, you know. It's like that for me. And it's just, and you just get out there and let go, man, and do your thing. But it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to be able to step out. Because, you know, I didn't think I would have that kind of feeling again after playing ball and not playing college, you know, man, or playing baseball and not making it on that. But that's exactly what it is. It's like when you get up to bat and you hit a home run, you're trotting around the base, it's just that rush of just a deep breath and then a release, you know, man.
Or you hit a break, you break out on a pick six or a kick return, or you running for a touchdown. And that same thing, or if you hit a game-winning shot in basketball, whatever it is, it's that same vibe. It's the same feel to it, for sure. I definitely agree with that. And like, this stage was like 4 or 5 times bigger than the one at the rave, because the one at the rave they had to makeshift it because of the weather. But that stage we were on in Taylorville was humongous, dude. And you was able to utilize. The only thing about it that sucks is there's that pit, so there's that space between you and the front row.
You feel a little disconnected from the fans, you know, which is kind of, it feels a little strange, you know. I would think they'd be a little closer. Yeah,
and I guess they just do that for a standpoint of to where people, the security and everybody can be there in front of it, and people that are paid cameraman and stuff like that, they can move in and out.
You get a side-by-side through if you know there was an emergency or something like that. So,
and I know during Adam's set, there was a fight that broke out on the side, and all of the security sprinted over there and broke it up. I don't know what happened. He was in the middle of rapping, and people just started scrapping over to the side. But it was cool, man. And people seemed to really take to it, and especially when you did when you closed it out with no problems. You know, people love that one. A lot of people was up on stage with that one too. So I'm glad that things worked the way they did, man. I know. Did you feel relieved after the set was over? You know, the nerves leading up to it, but once you did it, were you like...
No, I felt wild, man.
Yeah.
You know, it made me feel even more wilder.
Yeah.
Like I needed to do it again. Like, let's do it again.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's
I can do better than that. Let me do it again.
Yep.
You know?
It's that that adrenaline high you get from the people, bro, and being able to do it, I think. It's just like a drug, man. You know, and I think that's why doing what we do, like getting to do those shows, man... You know, if you think about it, bro, your first 2 shows you've done was at the Redneck Rave in front of a few thousand people, and then at the South Fork in front of, 3, 4, maybe 5,000, depending on how many people were around. That's a good first 2 shows to start with, you know. Yeah. I know back in the day you did like open mics and stuff, right? Like locally, but like, and I talked to Dusty about this too. Dusty was telling me the same thing to say to you. he was like, man, the crazy thing is, it's easier performing in front of a bunch of people than it is in front of 25, 50, 100, something like that, for whatever reason. And it wasn't just Dusty that said that. Bubba said that. A couple other people told me that same thing. So it's like, it's kind of weird how that works. You would think it would be more nerve-wracking the more people, but they seem to think it's less nerve-wracking with more people. But I guess because maybe when it's less people, you can see everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
Are you thinking, damn, ain't nobody showed up for my show?
Right.
They ain't feeling my shit. I ain't feeling it tonight neither.
Right.
Probably like that. So,
Yeah.
when there's a bunch of people, man, you walk out, it's like, shit, you ain't got a choice but to rock that shit. You know, man?
Mm-hmm.
So,
And the coolest thing about it, I was the happiest about, as far as you go, is getting to meet some of these guys that you haven't got to meet yet.
Oh yeah.
Getting to meet Broadnecks. I know y'all spoke on the phone and stuff, but
yeah.
y'all being able to sit down and chop it up and meet in person, that was dope as fuck to me, because I'm like, bro, I know once they link up and meet, they're going, you know what I mean? It's just dope getting to meet him. I know you got to meet Upchurch. Mm-hmm. You got to meet Demon Jones. You know, all these people that you've interacted with in some capacity. You know, but getting to meet them, I know that was cool too. I'm sure for you.
Oh, most definitely, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I tell my buddies, I talked to a bunch of different folks and met all kind of people. You know, man, and I don't remember nothing I said to none of y'all, but we was laughing and having a good time. So that's all that counts, right?
Yeah, dude.
But no, shout out to everybody, man. It was a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
You know, and if I never made it to another one, I'm grateful to have that one.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm glad that it worked out the way it did, in the sense of the weather was cool. It wasn't like there wasn't no rain and stuff. That we would have made it work either way. But like being able to get out there and go to the merch booth and y'all get some merch to the people, and being able to interact with fans and other artists, and the support was there from everybody. It was just dope, man. It was something that we've been waiting on for several months since we got booked for it, but now it's already gone, and now it's, well, what's the next thing?
Let's do it again.
Yeah, it's right back at it. So,
Hey, so is most of these raves and stuff, like, there ain't much in the South, is it?
Yeah, they're mostly like
Up
north. Like, there's one that they just announced that's going to be in Ohio in October. So I'm sure you're going to be getting a call about that one.
Nah, we gonna bring it on down to the South.
They need to do one in Alabama, son.
No, that's right, son. Hey, talking about a redneck rave, well, Alabama full of them.
There you go, dude.
Yeah.
You hear JamWayne saying it.
Statewide, baby, what's happening?
You hear it, dude. Shout out to them, dude. When they put all their chains on you during the podcast, this shit was great, dude. And then the next day, you went and got a chain from Rural King, didn't you?
I did.
You rocked that bitch on stage. That thing was like something one of the WWE guys would wear to the ring, like the big John Cena chains.
You know what it reminded me of, dude? Like when I felt like DMX, man.
Yep.
He used to wear them dog chains.
Yep.
I was like, dude,
Yep.
I don't think you won't ever see me without that bitch on stage.
Yeah, dude.
Because it just made me. It just kind of it felt good.
Yeah.
On my neck, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Then you was able to. I don't know, man. I'm just glad that everything worked the way it did, and now you're back. You're back to the regular scheduled program, I guess. Back to, you've been recording, but you're back. Y'all are fresh off of Bama Boots. Y'all got that one. That's the most recent one when this is being recorded. But In the Shade's been doing really, really well. That's like I told you, that's been my favorite one that you've done to date that I've heard.
yeah, it's a good song, man. I like that song.
Yeah, and I love y'all played it for me months ago, and that was when I was waiting for y'all to like, are y'all doing this one yet? And like that's the one I was waiting on, because that's been my favorite one for a minute. But you're back recording. When we're shooting this, you're shooting a music video later on today. Mm-hmm. Do y'all have any plans on? Are y'all gonna? I guess y'all are gonna put out another Bama Beast record too once you get enough of them done, huh? A volume 2.
Man, I think we got enough done already. How many you gotta have on? How many's on that one?
I think you got 16 on there. I'm pretty sure that y'all are probably down there at that already.
I think what we're gonna do is the ones that we put a video out for, we're gonna put them on the next album.
Right.
You know, man, and keep that, because I know that's not like how it's normally done. So I kind of like it because it's not how it's normally done. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we're gonna do our own thing. But yeah. So all the ones that's already put out, I don't even know how many it is. That's not on this Bama Beast.
Oh, you already got 10 so you're at 10 since that one, because the first one that you did after you released that album was the one you and Pitt did, Gad Rock.
Okay. Yeah.
So with that one, counting Gad Rock, you're at 10. You've dropped 10 since then. So you're almost there with it already.
Yes, we'll put 6 more banging ass tracks on that thing and throw it at him.
Dude. You didn't throw any beer cans today. I was wondering when you didn't hold my beer, bro.
Man, look.
I was hoping.
It was so far, man. I seen kids, and I was a little more sober than I was that first show.
Yep.
You know, man, not by a whole much.
It was way earlier in the day too.
Yeah.
It was 3 or 4 hours
I ain't
earlier.
even set. Yeah, man. So, but then later on, boy, I seen old dude had a cooler of them, the Beast out there giving them out. His dad come giving tosses to the crowd. I was like.
That's what Adam did during his set,
like,
bro. Yeah.
I was like, y'all gonna knock somebody's ass out.
Yeah, Adam throws him out in the crowd, but he softball lobs him out in the crowd during his set. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was doing that.
Dope, so
yeah, getting to see that was dope. Getting to see Adam in church and Broadneck's all doing YZ at the end of the church's set was
I was so fired up after that, man. I think I got so fired up, man. I had to dip right after because I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was the top of the night.
No, for sure, dude. It was cool, man. And but overall, dude, just a really dope event, dope weekend, and glad that everything worked out and everybody got home safe. And now it's just back to the grind of it, dude. You know, like, and not to mention, dude, since the last time we saw each other on accident at a Jelly show in Alabama.
Yep.
So last minute, Jelly asked if me and one wanted to ride with them to a show he had in Alabama because it was just 2 hours down the road in Coleman. And me and one was like, hell yeah, we'll go. So we rode with Jelly there. And they walked us to the front of house, you know, where the sound guys and stuff were, so we could film. And then I'm filming, and then you tap me on my shoulder. So you said Jelly saw you in the crowd.
Yeah. So, man, you know, I got my daughter with me, man, and we some good friends bought us tickets to go, and you know, a good friend of mine had passed away, so it's kind of like a gift like that.
Yeah.
And so we all went, man, and I wasn't expecting. I was out of my element, bro. I was lit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we was up close enough to the stage, man. I was jamming with everything because I've been thinking about this. How did he spot me out of all these people? You know what I'm saying? Was I the only dude up there like making that big of a scene or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man. He it was wild, dude. He was looking at some signs and stuff, you know, in the crowd, and then come over there. He's like, "There's one more, somebody else I wanted to holler at," you know. And I was looking around, like, who he talking about? You know what I mean? And then he said JamWayne. I was like, "Oh, that's me. That's me."
Yeah.
So so we got to go back. You know, they brought us out of the crowd. And we went backstage, and yeah, man, it was a surreal moment.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
You know, that's something you see. What's that movie where they pick the kid out of the crowd? I think with Mark Wahlberg, it was something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that I was singing like Jelly Roll, but just the fact that he.
Yeah, there's 22,000 people there, bro, and he picked you.
I was like, damn.
Well, Jelly was talking to me on the way over there. We were talking about it. He was just kind of asking some questions about you because he sees what you're doing, you know, even though he don't get on social media near as much as he used to, but he sees it, you know what I mean? And it was just so dope that he did that. And then he had y'all come over there and link with me and one, and we kicked it for most of the Jelly's performance before we had to leave. But I thought that was dope too, man. That was just something like really cool, you know what I mean? Especially that you said your daughter was with you too.
Yeah, man.
And that was awesome.
My buddy that had passed, dude, like just a few days before, maybe a week before, he loved Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
You know, man, and he would he had mentioned something about, man, maybe one day, you know, man, you and Jelly doing something, how cool that would be.
Yeah, dude.
You know, and then for it to be a gift on his behalf.
Mm-hmm.
And then get called out the crowd.
Yeah, that was meant to be, bro. R.I.P. to him, man. That was awesome, man. Especially knowing like that part of it. That was cool that happened, for sure.
Yes, I can. You know, I need to disappear. Nobody needs to know who I am. I shave my beard. I'm gone.
Dude, what if you shaved your beard? How you think it would make people get in an uproar? I bet it would, wouldn't it?
No.
You were underestimating your beard, bro.
Dude, the beard.
You're underestimating the beard,
The
dude.
beard grows back.
It does.
It's what's on the inside that counts.
You gotta have a go.
Dude, just seeing those videos from when you did Flush, like the Flush video, yeah.
Oh, man, flush that there, dude. We ain't talking about that.
Dude, that song's still fire, dude. That song still bangs, dude. Both of them
No, I
songs
love
bang.
the
Yeah.
song, man. But I'm saying,
From you, man.
I'm saying, man, like, you know, the beard is what it is. I can do what I want to with the beard.
You definitely can, dude. Are you ever gonna? Has your beard ever been like longer than that? Has it been like Coon Dog's
man.
beard?
Oh yeah, it's been way on down there.
Dude.
I had one time. I'd always trim it a little bit. It was already down to here.
Yeah.
I was sitting there one day doing this shit,
Yeah.
and I caught a hair. And I felt something over here, and I pulled it. The motherfucker come out, and it come down past my belly button. If I had trimmed nothing, my beard would have been down there.
That's awesome, dude. You had a bigger beard when I met the first time I saw you, I think, didn't I? No, it's probably been that like that when we at the video when we was doing the intervention.
He put a little summer cut on.
Right after Kentucky, I shaved my beard.
Okay, because I was gonna say you did have you had a bigger beard than like before when I came up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because the first time I met you was at the video shoot we were in for when it was like the intervention, I think. Because I wasn't here for Outlaw. Y'all were in Outlaw video. I wasn't here for that one. Do you have a favorite song that you put out so far? No.
I like them all.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think if I had a favorite, I don't think it's been released yet.
Really?
No.
That's dope.
Yeah. So.
There's a few that have been sitting for a minute that I can't wait for you to put out, like Leg Day.
Yeah. That's
Love Leg Day.
If I'm not in leg day, I'm gonna be mad.
You in it, bro.
Yeah, the Shy Big Chap, dude. Yeah, dude, we're but yeah, dude, I think that's. Do you like? So being 8 months, we're 8-9 months in with all this, right?
Yep.
How are you feeling about all of it, as far as the progress you've made and things like that, and how your life's different, obviously, than it was 8 months ago? I know there's good and bad with it because you're so used to just working, and I know you still do some. You still do that too. But like, how does that feel? Like your life being so different the past few months, I would say, I guess.
You know what's been so wonderful about the past few months is I've got to have my kids in town and spend time with them. And you know, my daughter went back to Hawaii. My he's still here. So right now I'm on cloud 9, just hanging with them.
Yeah.
You know, as far as the music and everything, man, just I guess just seeing the love from everybody, man, has really kind of opened up the eyes of my heart to, hey, you can really do this, bro. You know?
Oh, yeah, man.
So it's encouraging when people share their stories and, you know, comment and, you know, say what they're going through. It encourages me, and I'm sure every artist, you know, to, hey, this means something to these people, you know? Like, I got a purpose in this. You know, I need to give them the best me I can, you know? So I guess that's what I've been dealing with. You know, it's like I don't want to be drunk. I mean, even though I drink beer all the time, I ain't trying to be drunk on camera all the time and stuff, you know, man? So you got to balance that out a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Treat it like a work day, man, you know, crack a cold one at the end of the day. Not the beginning, just because you filming.
Right. So that's true, bro, because you're used to working like, you said it was, 12-hour days, and it was it was 7 days a week a lot of times?
Not every day, but like when we did when I was in the nuclear business, man, like, You know, it was 12s a lot of times, man. 6 days a week, we'd get 1 day off. So, and then laying brick, you know, it was daylight till long as you could last in this Alabama heat.
Yeah.
You know, man. So,
Do you miss that at all? Those like that stuff at all?
hell no.
I was gonna say, I knew that you love doing it, at least the brick and rock part, you know, because you like. But I was thinking that it was probably something. Well, you was passionate about it. You glad that you love to do it.
There's some dead buddies that, you know, over the years I miss them. The memories, thinking back of them, that's on the job site and everything. And I have a lot of awesome, cool memories of me and my dad, my papa, my brothers, you know, and I guarantee you, man, half the town growing up worked with us, you know, or with me toting brick with Pops, right? I know Chad's toted brick before with us, man. So, you know, thinking about all of that and the life lessons and just how it taught you to, man, get out there and get it. Because ain't nobody going to give it to you, you know?
Yep.
So,
Chap, you want to come over here and get in this?
I'm good, man.
You sure?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You don't want to get on there?
No, ain't no sleep over there. I'm good.
All right. We introduced the world to Coon Dog, so I was like, man, we introduced the world to Big Chap too, dude. But no, this has been dope, bro. I just love coming down here and conversating with you and documenting the progress of things, because as crazy as it sounds, we've been doing it almost 9 months now, and like a lot has happened in 9 months, bro. And you've put in a lot. You've released more music than almost. I mean, I could say you're up there with. I don't know who else has released as much music as consistently as you have this year, independently. That's made a splash like yours has. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so, and with you, it's such a thing where it's like you've played me 7, 8, 10 songs today that I didn't even know you had. Not to add, and then add it in. There's probably 30 or 40 you didn't even put out yet, I'm sure. At least. You know what I'm saying? And you said you're going to the studio tomorrow. Is all that still there as far as like, have you felt, is the hunger still just like it was in the beginning?
Oh, yeah, man. I hadn't even got into the good stuff yet.
Yeah. So that's what I like hearing is when you say stuff like that. Because that's dope, and that's reassuring to the listeners and the supporters, because like, bro, there were people at that show that stood in front of that barricade, like to where they could get front row seats all day long. And a lot of those people were there to see. I mean, they were there to see a lot of people, but they mentioned you by name, you know. So like, those kind of people, like, again, it's just cool to see, man. It's cool to see people appreciate what you do to that extent, that they'll sit and wait in the heat for hours on hours just to shake your hand and say that, man, I love what you do, you know.
Yeah.
It makes you realize that you're not doing it for nothing. It's not just about money. It's like that shit means more. You'll remember that more than you will a check that you get that you end up spending on bills or whatever.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people call them like fans and stuff, or number one fans, or somebody that will stand and wait for an autograph like that. But to me, they're the encouragers.
Oh, yes.
That's what gives you the fire inside to do what you do. And you know, man, so without their encouragement, it would just be bland. You know, man.
You just be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Like the artist needs them as much as we need. You know, like
absolutely,
it works both ways.
And I'm glad you said that too, because that's super true, bro. Like, people think that, you know, the artist or the fans aren't as important as the artist, and to me it's the other way around. The fans are more important than the artist, because the artist can make as many songs as they want, but if they don't have any supporters, that's what makes the artists what they are. That's what drives the artists to do what they do. The true artists, you know, there's some people that are artists that are just in it for a check, and that's cool too if that's what you want to do. But with me, I'm like you. I think, and I don't like saying fans. I like saying supporters. But I think that's really that's what the lifeblood is to us doing what we're doing. Because, like you said, bro, if you're just sitting there recording songs and ain't nobody hearing them, it's like, well, it's cool. It's like therapy, but it's like you want people to hear it.
Yeah.
You want people to like it, support it. Because that's what drives you. Just like with anything, if you're creating anything, it's the same way, you know?
Yeah, man, you want to, when you put yourself out there with music, you know, and you want people to, you want to touch their hearts, you know, man, and when it actually does,
Yeah.
how that, it touches your heart back, you know, man, and it's just like, together you both grow in a way, man, that is powerful, you know, and it's a great honor to be able to like reach out to people like that, because I would never talk to these people,
Yeah.
you know, if I wasn't doing this music.
Yeah, 8 months ago, nobody even knew you, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so
you didn't know.
You would talk to them, but you wouldn't have the opportunity to talk to them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But,
right.
Yeah, just to shake their hand, man, and you know, speak a blessing over their family and their life, man, and just be there. And it's cool, man. It's just as cool for me to see them as they think it is to see me.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't nothing to look at.
Yeah. Well, dude, this has been dope, man. I'm glad that we got to sit down and catch up with you again, bro. I know it's been about 2 months, I think, since I came up here with you and Coondog and shot that one.
Yep.
But I think it was necessary that we had to speak on the weekend and kind of update fans or supporters on what you got going. Y'all can definitely expect the music dropping like normal, whether it's a week, every 2 weeks, every whatever they end up doing. It's gonna keep the music's just getting started. So,
That's right.
and look out for JamWayne. He may be coming into a city near you apparently too. So,
Look at
hell yeah, dude. But yeah,
Most
man.
definitely.
JamWayne, ChadArmesTV.
Yeah, salute.